Get ready with me while I talk about how I have the record of most detentions and referrals given at once at my old middle school. So this story dates back to 2020. I'm not currently in middle school. And it's also the reason I don't have a dad right now. So this was the very beginning of 2020. I had just gotten a new phone. I got the new iPhone 11. So I gave my old phone back to my dad so that he could sell it or do whatever he needed to do with it. So I had no idea, but my dad started looking through my old phone and like watching the stuff I watched on YouTube back to see if it had a curse word or something. Like, it was a really strict household, so I kind of couldn't really do anything without getting in trouble. On my phone, I had text messages. It was like a math group chat with all my friends in my math class, and we would send the homework answers to each other to like check our answers or just like have the homework, which our teacher allowed. So this was not something I thought I had to be hiding. So my dad found that and he called the school and told them that I was taking pictures of my math test during the test and giving the answers to people. I don't know how one can exaggerate so much, but that was the day I learned he could. And then he found on my phone that I had photoshopped someone's report card for them only to print it out so she could show her parents, which like I guess is like lying or something. I don't know. But it's not like I hacked the entire school system and changed her grades. Like, on that note, my dad called them and told them I hacked the system. Like, the next thing is I had snuck out of my homeroom class, which my teacher didn't really care what we did, so I didn't really think it was a big deal because like she didn't really care. My dad told them I snuck out of all my classes, which way different. Like, no, I did not sneak out of a real class. Plus, all my attendance was there, so it's like, how can you even prove it, you know? And the last thing I remember him finding is that I had snuck out of ACEs, which if you don't know what ACEs is, it's like students that have to come to school early because their parents have work, or like students have to stay after school late because their parents have work. So when I was at the morning ACEs, me and a group of my friends all walked to this one girl's house who was also in ACEs because her house was super close and there was like a grocery store really close, so we just like go and get snacks, and we did this like twice or three times. But yeah, he found out about one of those times and told the school that I just ditched school completely. Like, how are you gonna say that when my attendance is there? Like, school didn't even technically start yet, so did I really do anything that bad? Then when I got to school the next day, I was pulled into the office and I didn't know he had called. Well, and then they told me that he was the one that called and I was like, girl, what? They pulled me in and they told me that I had gotten 11 detentions and 4 referrals. And 4 referrals adds up to a suspension at my middle school, but since I had got them all at once, they like cut me some slack. And also because I had like perfect grades. I was like a really, really, really good student. They were kind of skeptical themselves of what my dad was saying, which I was kind of shocked, but like they were real ones for that. The guy told me, he was like, you know, I don't want to give you any of these attentions because you're such a good student, but like your dad is making us. Like, literally bar for bar. Like, that's what he said. And I was like, oh, so my dad really hates me. So I explained to them the truth of all of it and they believed me because I don't know why they believed me so much. Like, my dad must have sounded like a fat liar when he was on the phone, which makes sense because he was. For the sending homework one, they were like, is your teacher okay with that? And I was like, yeah, he is. He said it was fine. Like, he literally was like, yeah, that's fine, which is kind of shocking because I feel like most teachers would not be okay with that, but like he was. So that reduced my sentence to 9 detentions, but then they kind of just stopped giving me the detention. So I only did 2 and then they didn't give me any more like detention slips because they thought I was such a good student and didn't deserve them. So when I came home normal time, my dad was like, why are you not at detention? And I was like, well, they didn't give me one. And he was like, okay. And so he calls them and makes them give me more detentions again. Telling this back is so sad, bro. Like, it's just sad. They were honestly like not upset at me at all. They were like, by the way, like, you know, you got the record now. And I was like, you think I want to be hearing that? I mean, I did kind of want to hear it because now I can tell this story. Now, the best part is that after I had served like 2 detentions and he called them to make them give me more, it was March 13th, 2020. And if you know what that means, no more school. I was blessed. I was saved by God. Like, I was saved, bro. I was in 7th grade by that time, so I didn't go back to real school until high school, and those detentions did not carry over. And since it was middle school, nothing's on my record. So, nice try, father, but you did not succeed. But yeah, guys, this story actually leads up to the reason why I don't have a dad. So if you'd like a part 2, let me know. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.